Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I will tell you a little about my past. Sonia Octavia is me. Usually call me Anya. Okay, I will tell you a little about my story in the past. How can I study is this Padang State University? Started with me graduation from vocational high school 1 in Sejunjung. From the very beginning, I did not really want to study at Padang State University. I was eager to continue my education there because of vocational education, and my interest was indeed only there. Namely fashion, where I wanted to become an international fashion designer. After I graduated from high school, I was believed to take part in the ladies dressmaking competition at Padang State University, representing the name of my school in 2017. Before that, I joined the discrete level competition. After winning in the new district, I went up to the provincial level and arrived on the day of the race from the village. I left for Padang with the headmaster and my mentor teacher. At that time, I was sick with a fever, but because I was determined to be a champion, I forced myself to be able to go and take part in the race, because this is my chance to be able to study at Padang State University. After arriving in the desert, we stayed at the Hotel Basco with a race for the next 3 days. On the first day of the race, I was very weak. I was pale and had a high fever at the time, but unfortunately, I did not have a doctor check. And the race on the first day went smoothly, with the term of making a female blazer with toes 3 days. The first day, I finished by making a pattern and cutting material. Alhamdulillah, the first day was smooth. In the family welfare department, even though I was physically weak at the time, and the next day, on the second day, we were told by the sewing jury. Actually, my pain was severe when I had at the time my supervision taker stopped me from taking part in the competition at the time, but I did not want to. When the jury asked us about the condition and about my very health, the jury was shocked The asked why he still wanted to continue the race, even though you are sick and have a high fever. And I said, I'm got willing able to do it because this is also my pleasure, bro. The jury was very solid to me at the time, and thanks God I was still allowed to contest that day. After the second day, tomorrow is the last day of the race, and uh, in the morning when I went to take a shower and walk to the bathroom, and after I looked the door at that moment, I'm really dizzy and my vision is blurry, and I don't know what's around me anymore. And at that moment, I called my teacher. Fortunately, I was able to unclose the bathroom door after coming out of the bathroom. I feel and lie on the floor. After that, I did not know what happened again. A few minutes later, thanks God, I really did and rushed to get ready to go to campus to take part in the last race. And that time, I was not allowed to leave, but I convinced my teacher mother to take part in the competition. Thanks God, my teacher was moved and believed that I could and my was strong enough to take part in the race on the last day at the time. After arriving at the location of the race, I continued working on my achievement. At the time of the race, I wanted to run out. I was really not strong anymore. I carried, and at that moment, thank God my blazer was finished. The jury was amazed at me that time, and I was taken to the UKS room in the department that afternoon, and I was allowed to go home to the inn. And right at the last night at 10 p.m. night, I was taken to the BMC Padang hospital, and the night the winner was announced. When I lay in the hospital, it turned out I was affected by dengue fever at the time. Walau I surrendered that day. I was often injected and infused that night, and steadily 2 a.m. I woke up the night and my teacher told me, Anya, congratulations. Unfortunately, Anya won the 3 place. No matter not getting a one's place and not going to national level, which is important. Anya is all championship. Anya, I a great champion there, and I was moved and great at the time. Alhamdulillah, thanks to the blessing of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and this competition, I was facilitated to study at Padang State University, and I graduate on an independent path. Thanks God, I'm very grateful and thank you for the teacher who support me at the time. That's my story in the past. Okay. Uh, the next, well, then I will tell you about the times that I live now. Okay, I will tell my story this year, especially now, currently, I'm undergoing my education. I lecture in the third semester of vocational study program IKK as one fashion. In this art semester one, felt like I was failing myself in attending the lectures. All the subjects I studied seem to me now to be maximal in following the study. Because this semester I was not included in many lecture, and it was because I was sick and I wish my grades were good okay good were good okay this semester, and the loss also feels if once I don't take part in the lecture. Plus, I also work while studying. Newly opening a fashion sewing business to become a woman. I started to open a business for my 3 grade of vocational school, and until now, thank God mostly. And at this moment, there are so many tasks and live relation that I can get, and thanks God of all the abundant relations and calamities I and my family at this time. But really, have a lesson to learn it. Well, thank you. Maybe that's just my story in my time now. Thanks. Uh, okay, the next feature. Talking about the future is possible, and that's certainly, certainly, God willing. I hope to God that I will always be the istiqomah, servant of Allah in His way, and I hope to God I can finish my studies in the next 3 years and finish my education at Padang State University, and the result later I want to make my parents happy with the knowledge that I have picked up, and God willing, with the knowledge that I want to bring my family, especially my parents, the holy place, the house of God, and see heaven later. Might be that all if extended it make not be finished later. Thank you. Oke, mungkin itu saja share, and I don't I don't speak English mungkin ya. Bye. is number 1 and the next number 2. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.